You got an offer on your house and it's really low. What do you do about that? I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate, and I am going to talk to you today about how exactly you should handle those lowball offers. A really low offer, otherwise known in our industry as a lowball, sometimes can feel insulting, but as a seller, you've got 4 options when it comes to that offer. You can accept it, you can counter, which is to go back with something that you think is a little bit more realistic. You can reject it, or you can just say nothing and offer radio silence. What you need to know about a lowball offer is generally where it's coming from. Most of the time, it's one of 2 things. It's somebody who is fishing to see if you're desperate, because some people say yes, and if you don't ask, you don't get. And other times it's usually somebody who's maybe a first-time buyer or really just doesn't have a lot of experience and doesn't know any better. So try not to be overly offended when these offers come in, particularly if it's a house you're living in. We all have that emotional attachment to our home. But generally it's somebody, like I said, who either has no idea what they're doing or has no emotional attachment to it and is just seeing if you're desperate enough to do something silly. What's important for you and your agent to remember as well is to maintain professionalism. For you agents out there who are watching this, it's always, thank you so much for your offer. I will be sure to present this to the sellers and get back to you. And then when you're coming back, if you've given permission to respond, it's thank you so much for the offer. The sellers have decided to reject it at this time, or the sellers are countering with this. So as they bring their offer to you, try not to take offense. And as you respond to their offer, try not to offend them, because if they're just fishing and they actually are gonna get realistic, you wanna maintain a good relationship right from the beginning. Lowball offers, in a market like this, they're really uncommon, but there's always gonna be people who are willing to try, and at least they get an A for effort, as long as that A is not for acceptance, because I doubt they're gonna see one of those. But just remember, you can take it, you can counter back, reject it, or you can just say nothing. But whatever you do, try not to take it personally and realize a lot of times it's just a beginner who doesn't know any better, or somebody who knows better and is hoping that you don't know any better. I hope today's been helpful and has answered some questions for you. If you found value in today's video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're curious when you're fielding offers, whether or not you should have a backup, check out my video that I've done on the importance of lining up all the backup offers. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.